Okay, there you go. Whoa, got it.
Hello, internet.
Live streaming with the ABC Star Pigs with
Oh,
myself,
geez.
Luke, and
No.
you are Iris. Oh my God, it's already
We've
started.
already gone off the rails and we haven't even started. This is wild.
This is what happens in my wild and crazy brain. I do not know what is going on.
Oh.
It's how I deal with stress.
Yeah.
Talking
All right.
with
Hello, everybody.
hello everybody in
Oh.
in Webland.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice hat you got on there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Look, the theme for this episode is gift ideas. So I figured, Christmas,
Ideas.
reindeers.
Ideas.
See, in your accent, it works real good.
Ideas.
Yeah.
Ideas. And my ideas are just headphone ideas. I don't know. What the hell? What the? Yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's do this. Can I throw in the book lovers box first? Seeing as I just were talking about it, we were just talking about this before we went on live on streamy thing, and that is to do with this little chickadee. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right, the abc.nl website, which is always cool. And on the main site, if you scroll down on the right-hand side, you've got the ABC Book Lover box, and it's kind of nice little idea. You can, as it says, treat yourself to a packet of books that we will select for you. Kind of a bit of a surprise what you get in there, but it's kind of a nice idea, especially around Christmas.
Well, treat yourself or treat someone else.
There you go.
There are a lot of people who buy it for others as well. You don't have to. If you want to buy it for yourself,
just buy it.
That's fine.
And we were talking about the discount that we're giving at the moment, which we're talking with this tonight's Friday, the 26th of November, 2021. And we're still doing our extra 10% discount at the ABC for Thanksgiving, which rolls over to Black Friday, as it is now becoming known. And you can get that till midnight tonight. So if you are listening, watching, or stuff like that, then you can go to our website and you can actually get 10% off if you go and order that.
Yeah. So if you order the box, you just pay full price. If you have a discount card, you'll get 10% off. If today, because it's our special Thanksgiving discount, you'll get an extra 10% off. So if you don't have a card, you'll get a 10% discount. If you do have a card, you'll get 20% off, which is quite a good deal. Let's be real. So, go order a box.
Order a box. You can do it on that. There you go.
Just to be absolutely clear, that's only for people who are watching this live. Because if you're watching this later on the YouTubes, it will no longer be Thanksgiving. So.
But you can still buy an ABC discount card at any time, of course.
That's true. And you can also still buy a book lover box. Although I do want to stress that if you're buying it for someone else and you want us to ship it to that person, make sure to order it on time, because there are sure to be some delays in December with the post.
Yes.
You don't want anyone to miss out on their gift, so you want to make sure you order it at least 2 weeks in advance. That also gives us enough time to assemble the box, right? Because we need to pick the books, curate the box, and we like to have enough time to do that.
So just go through all of that, and then you can order your Book books.
Yeah, and if you scroll down,
mm-hmm.
You can indicate, I think, way at the bottom, the dispatch date that you want us to. That's the date that we handed over to PostNL.
There you go.
So then it's in their hands from that moment. So if you're like, oh, but I don't want to order it yet because I don't want it sent until like 2 weeks from now, that's fine. You can just indicate that in the form.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you've got any questions, you can also just here contact us, bookloverbox@abc.nl. Yeah. So that's already kind of handy.
Yes, there is also an FAQ though. So maybe check that out first.
Yes, indeed. But I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty self-explanatory. So,
it is, yeah.
And it's a nice idea. So there you go. Yeah. Check that out. I'm going to go back to us. Yes. Hello. So let's get into but we're here for books.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we've got gift this time. This episode is
Yes.
episode 3. We're talking about gift books, obviously, because Christmas is around the corner. Santa Claus and
Yes,
Christmas,
it
all
is.
that stuff, all that
Yeah.
jazz. So, what did you find for us there?
Okay.
Tell me.
So I have a few books that I would like to talk about. The first one I think that I want to mention is the new Aristotle and Dante, Dive into the Waters of the World, which is the sequel to
Just help
the one that also has a very long title, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, which I read a long time ago, because it's, I mean, a long time in terms of reading. It's not, yeah, it's all relative.
The world, the universe,
but you know, usually books aren't that far apart necessarily. So it's been a very anticipated sequel, and we have it in stock, which is something that I think last time we probably talked about the supply chain issues a little bit. There's a whole lot of different things happening that are affecting the book trade. You know, the most obvious one being the pandemic. But there's also a paper shortage, and there's also a shipping container shortage, and it's just a whole mess of things. There's Brexit that's affecting, that's affecting the availability of books and the ability of printing books, and you know, it's all connected. So in this episode, I think it's really a good idea to just talk about the books that we actually have in the store, that we have available, because it's better for all of us. It's better for us, the people working at ABC, but also for the customers, the people, to just get the books that we have, because they're right there.
There you go.
You can just get them. You can just grab them
on the screen, and we have that in stock.
Isn't it pretty?
Lovely. Nice little Christmas present. Two boys in a border town fell in love. Now they must discover what it means to stay in love and to build a relationship in a world that seems to challenge their every existence.
Oh no.
Dude.
Yeah.
Life, eh?
Yes.
So that's the paperback. Came out in October, and so as we say, pretty new, but not a second part to the first book, but just more in the same genre, you know, in the same wave, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
But nice. Okay, so Aristotle and Dante dive into the waters of the world.
Oh yes, they do. I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
It is a long anticipated sequel, but
yes.
Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't read it.
No, the thing is, they announced it ages ago, and then it didn't come out for the longest time because the author was, you know, writing other books or whatever. And now it's finally out. So, you know, if you've been waiting for this, or if you know someone who's been waiting for this, get it.
It's a sort of time when you start to reread the original one just to get yourself brushed up.
That's what I need to do, because it's been so long since I read it that I remember like the general gist of the story, but I want to make sure that I'm actually like refamiliarize myself with it before I dive into the second one. I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, when you're really you get back into the world. One thing is to understand it, and the other one is to actually feel it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
God, I keep distracting myself with my answers. Anyway.
I realized that those two things are ears. I thought they were eyes.
They're ears. They're cute little ears.
Yes, you make
They're much better than my ears.
Well, I don't know. I can't see your ears. I'm
sure. Well, I'm also wearing like little Christmas tree earrings. I really went for it. I was like, you know, might as well.
Bells. Wow, I feel really like not Christmassy at all.
I know. Last time I was wearing a pumpkin hat, and you're just wearing your face.
I'm a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we should coordinate this next time.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not going to do it anyway.
I could have grown a beard, maybe. Not Father Christmas, but
Can you grow a full beard?
I can grow a whole beard, actually.
Oh yeah.
It's not in bits, you know. It's usually, it's all grizzly grey. It's a bit weird because it used to grow, and of course it was all nice and dark and.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
No.
It's kind of grey with the all grey bits going on like that.
Yeah.
So
Silver Fox.
Well, Father Christmas didn't. He had a grey beard, didn't he?
He very much did. A silver beard.
To get one like that, I think. But you know, in a week, I've got something that looks a bit like, ooh, that's a bit more than just a few days stubble.
Nice.
But I shaved it off the other day. So what can I say?
No, but
Here I
it's
am
No Shave November or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Movember? Mustache Movember? Yeah, yeah, thing.
Yeah,
Snowvember.
which you're clearly not participating in.
Grovember?
Ew.
Grownvember?
Okay, stop.
Okay, all right.
That's
Another
so
one from November as well. Like, oh, November. Yeah, it was like someone saying no to things. November.
Yeah.
Opposed to yes. Yeah.
Yes, that. Oh boy.
All right. Anyway, I see we see we got Dungeons and Dragons. We'll go for that one.
Yes, sure.
Because that's always nice. Dungeons and Dragons has been going on for years and years and years. Started in the 70s, and with dragons, dungeons, some dice, and people telling stories, basically. And it's just carried on and on, really.
Yeah.
And there was a
And
bit
it's over the last few years, I think it's had a bit of a resurgence. It was never really gone, but it was very much like a nerdy, dorky.
In the mid-90s, when I was starting in the ABC, we were selling loads of it. And then when CD-ROMs came out and computers came out and gamers started going online, then they tried getting it online like that, but it didn't. It kind of worked. You know, people, obviously it was new and it was great to do, but it sort of ebbed away because actually, and then what happened, of course, people realized, the youth and the people who had played it before, but also new kids, I think, growing up, they captured it again and realized that just being in front of your computer is not the be all and end all. I think. No,
I think the difference is with, gaming online, obviously, is that you can talk to people all over the world and you can make friends in different countries that you wouldn't be able to meet otherwise.
Yeah.
But there's also something about just sitting around a table with a group of friends, you can't beat that.
That's it. And Dungeons and Dragons is actually that. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So the D&D Essential Kit, which I put in the highlight that you showed earlier, is it's pretty much what it says on the tin. It's the Essentials Kit. It's just like the bare essentials of like, oh, so you want to maybe get into D&D? Try this. So depending on who you want to give it to on Christmas, you might be able to start playing immediately if that's what you want.
It's what's it, stuff sort of Iris?
Yeah, it's not my staff dress, it's the other Iris.
Oh, the other Iris, Iris the second. Over 10 years I played Dungeons and Dragons with friends and strangers who have become friends. With friends and strangers who have become friends, yes. Or friends who have become strangers, I don't know. Great way to connect, creating stories and memories together. That's it, cooperative games, just what we were talking about. It's and you meet people, as you say, online, but it's also coming back to this just being around a table. When I first saw it, when we had our games days in the old shop, it was astounding because you just saw like 5 or 6 people sitting around a table, and the game master, dungeon master, is telling the story, and they're all just getting involved in this story, which is in their mind. With the Essential Kit, you can actually, I think, it uses little figures and stuff like that, but that's not really the essential of it. The essential of it,
it's not necessary. What you need is just your imagination and a set of dice. And that's fantastic. So it's like that is centuries old. So I think that's where it sort of really kicks home. So great thing for Christmas, because you can play at almost any age. I think it's like ages from 8 or 10 upwards or something like that. So I think, it depends on how exactly you would want to run a game. It's definitely something that you could do with children, but obviously their attention spans are a little bit different. So that's something you would have to accommodate. And also like the very technical like rules side of it might not be perfect for kids if you're playing with adults as well. But that's, you can do whatever you want with that. Whatever works for the setting that you have.
Because I'm thinking about kids play like Scrabble, not Scrabble, Monopoly or Cluedo or something like that.
Yeah.
So this is really not too far distant from that. This is just
obviously, kids have great imagination. So if they can think up like their alter ego that they would want to play in this world, then that's all you need, really. Like you can definitely, as a DM, accommodate them and run a campaign for kids. That's fun, I think.
It would be interesting to see what, for a family, if you had it for a family and you see the parents playing it and trying to understand it and the kids getting into it because they got the imagination, that run right. Anyway, that for €26, not a bad start.
No, not at all.
And if they get into it, then there's always the other loads of books that you can buy and stuff like that. So that's a good one for Christmas. I definitely think. What else we got on the list then? Give us one more.
The list. Well, we have the box sets that Sophie suggested. Sophie works in our The Hague store, and she is the current buyer for the young adult section, among others. And she suggests that the Karen McManus box set, which is 4 titles, One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, Two Can Keep a Secret, and The Cousins. I think the first 2 go together. I'm not sure about the other 2. I mean, they're all by the same author, obviously, but I don't think it's one series, but it's a really nice, pretty looking collection. And it's just really nice to have a little box set. Love me a little box set.
I'm just looking at it. I better share the screen so that you can look at it. There you go. It's. Well, I'm just thinking, was it a film or a television show as well, or is that
possibly? I don't know.
How high could you say that again? Oh yeah, that's it. Yes, it's like dog whistle kind of language.
Yeah.
But I think I hear some dogs barking outside now.
Yep.
So it's definitely smack dab in the middle of the young adult kind of section, which of course is raging this year. I think that's the biggest hit that we've had this year, isn't it? Because of not Twitter.
Book talk?
Book what do you call that?
Book talk?
Book talk?
Yeah, as in TOK. As in TikTok.
Book talk, yes. I thought you said book talk, sorry, book talk.
No, I'll say it in your accent. Book talk.
Oh, now I understand you. Off on my pipe for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, book
anyway,
talk.
Yes, but also a lot of book talk titles aren't YA titles. Is that just young people reading them? But there's a lot of romance in there as well. A few fiction titles, some crime titles.
That's pushing the boat out a bit, isn't it? Good Lord.
How dare they?
Yes.
And it's good. I love that, it's inspiring teenagers to read other genres as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Opening up to that whole thing. It's great.
Yeah, but you're right. It is a lot of YA, and this is also one of those titles that's very popular at the moment. The first one, especially, One of Us is Lying. Yeah. Is pretty big.
Well, it seems to have dropped on us like in March, April. We started to realize that was an up and coming thing, and it blew up, out of proportion this year. Yeah. And I guess because it's so fast, and there are only so many books, they've started to branch out. It makes sense if they're going to branch out and do other.
Especially now with the supply chain issues. At some point, you're just going to run out of books while they're being reprinted. Yeah,
indeed. Okay, let's talk about a few other things. Calendars. Calendars. American Book Center has calendars for you. We've got wall calendars. We've got box calendars, page a day thingies. Rip it off and give it to your cat to eat. And
don't do that.
Okay. Your budgie, you could use it, rip it up and use it as floor your birds or your gerbil.
I like that.
There you go. And we've got loads of them as usual. And they're all at the ABC. And
they are.
Come and get them.
Yes, please. Just take them off our hands. So many calendars. No, it's
enough.
Yeah. What I like is that there's literally any topic you can think of, there's a calendar for that. You're into sort of the more regular stuff like animals or movies. Sure, there's tons of calendars. You're into very specific stuff like kilty dudes doing yoga in the Scottish Highlands. There's a calendar for that.
Silky dudes.
Kilty dudes.
I'm sorry, my ears are going a bit wonky.
They're wearing kilts. They're doing yoga in the Scottish Highlands.
Okay. Guilty dudes. Okay. Yep. You've seen this. This is a fact. You bought it?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
No.
There was a little second of momentary thought.
There's one of our Scottish customers in The Hague who was like, I could do this. And then he was like, I mean, I could wear the kilt, but I don't think I could do the yoga poses.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, what I'm saying is there's something for literally any interest that you might have. There's a calendar for that. And we have, like you said, we have the big wall calendars, which are like month at a time. And then we have the desk calendars, which are day at a time, mostly, the spur calendars.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone. So like get everyone a calendar.
We also have agendas, of course. We have the moleskin,
Yes. And maybe some paper blanks still. Not sure.
Yeah.
I love me some paper blanks.
They're very, very beautiful. Yeah.
Ooh, we have some really nice paper blanks bookmarks as well.
Oh yeah.
They're really pretty. Which is nice if you're like buying someone a gift to like add a little shiny bookmark.
That's right. That's right. I like a shiny bookmark.
Give it a little extra special something.
When you look at your book in the morning and go, oh, this is a nice bookmark. I like to open my book. And it's...
I have one here. Hang on. Give me a second. You talk about something. I'll find it. Oh, I already found it.
You found it, right. Look at that.
Isn't that pretty?
That should go with a book that we were talking about last month, which had a cover like that as well. That's brilliant. Does it smell?
It's kind of woody. It's like this woody material.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
is that
continue.
Your mug of bookmarks?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a question. If people want to give if anyone's watching this and they have something with their bookmarks, I'd like to know their bookmark strategy.
Oh, okay.
Strategy.
Sure.
I mean, I didn't think about it. That's a good one.
Okay. So the story is this. We're going way off track here. This is a mug. It's like a bookish mug.
Yeah,
it's like a kid reading under the blankets. One of my best friends. This is her art, and I used it as a mug. But then it started getting a little damaged. You can see here that it's a little chipped. And I didn't want that. I felt bad about it. So I was like, what can I do to like still be able to look at this mug, but also not damage it any further? So I put all my bookmarks in it and I stuck it on my shelf. And now I can just look at it and it's just there. It's great.
And it's useful as well. And your pendant hanging off it as well. That's a good
Two flies, one stone. Two birds. Anyway.
No, I like it. Actually, you've got lots of nicks and knacks on your...
I do. I like only the top two shelves, though. Everything below this is just books.
Is that because you've got a cat or something, or just... No,
it's just too dusty. It gets too dusty.
I was wondering. My thought was, Jesus, I'd never do that. It was just every week pulling them all up and have to dust them.
No. It gets too dusty. But if the books are there, it doesn't get dust.
Okay, but that's good, because I've been trying for years to sort of I tend to think there's two types of bookmark people.
Yeah, tell me.
The one type one customer doesn't need a bookmark. They somehow either have and maintain a healthy collection at home, which they always use, or they don't use them. You know, they either fold the corner, or they just know where the book is, or something like that, or they pick up anything, you know, like the tail of a cat or something, and put it in there. Somehow they just don't need one. And type 2 is the one that does. And you quite clearly are type 2, and I'm type 2. And I always run out of bookmarks. I think, oh, I'm going to take some home. Working in a bookshop, pretty easy. Always forget. There's never enough. Someone at my window.
Oh my God.
That's weird. Well, they can wait. So type 2, and that's
nice. Well, the thing is, I have a lot of bookmarks and I love a good bookmark, but in the heat of the moment, I often forget to take one, and then I still end up using like an old ticket stub or whatever I have in my bag to
You're also type 2. Yes,
mark my page.
Exactly the same here. It's like I can never find one, you know. It's like, damn, I thought I had enough, and I don't know what's going on there. So anyway, bookmarks, always a good one. What do you do with your bookmarks? Give us your reactions down in the...
I'm curious too now.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to know.
I'd like to see also all our bookmarks over the years, because we've had many different ones, and I'd like to see how
I mean, I have quite the selection, and I haven't been at ABC for that long.
We've that long, we've because we've now got into a big thing with getting interesting ones, you know, during the years. It wasn't always like that. That was a development that I saw happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to, I think it used to be more just like general promo, and now it's more like it can be pretty as well. It can have a nice quote.
That's right. Yeah. We went through lots of things. I was at one time, I actually designed one. So I was quite pleased with myself. And of course, then it got used and they went to the next one. It was like, oh, it's gone. But hey, it's just the way that goes,
Yeah.
And it was like, how do you put the name on and the address and what do you put on and stuff like that. But then this next bubble of putting quotes on and making them look beautiful or interesting, it is great. It's great.
Yeah. I like it because it's like there are business cards basically, but there's no reason that they shouldn't also look nice.
Yeah, I think business. I think there's something also. I think they're more than they're sort of. I don't know, growing cards. I don't know how to describe it. They're nice things anyway, and obviously they're always wanted by people. Some people just come in and ask if we got interesting bookmarks. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Do you sell bookmarks? Well, sometimes. Do you want a stack of ours?
Got them as well. Hey, Ottolenghi.
Yes.
Changing the subject.
Very abruptly.
Kitchen. Yes. I couldn't think of anything interesting to do. I could say, I could put a bookmark.
No, just go with the change. It's fine.
Ottolenghi. I don't see him on the. Oh yes, I do. It's the big. It's
orangish. Like
it's
orange pinkish.
But this must be new because I haven't been in the shop. I'm actually convalescing at home at the moment, so I do this once a month with you. But for the rest, I'm not in the shop at the moment, so I haven't seen this book yet. So this must be very, very new. It came out in August. It says here. Have you got it in the shop?
Yes. Yes.
Shelf Love. So people love Ottolenghi. He's got about 6 books now, I think, and they've all been.
Yeah, but this is not just him. It's the Test Kitchen team. So it's a bunch of people. Yeah.
A guide for feeding ourselves and our families with less stress and less fuss. Always sounds good, but with all the wow of an Ottolenghi meal. Indeed, because what I've understood from Ottolenghi books to begin with is they ain't easy.
No, that's very true.
Yeah.
It's like great, and it's delicious, and it's a great way to get into ingredients that you maybe wouldn't normally use if you're not very familiar with like the sort of Middle Eastern cuisine. But it's a lot of work. And it's a lot of very specific ingredients that you can't necessarily get anywhere. So
one of the classic ideas, I always remember that in growing up, it's like, oh, great book, lovely, interesting things, but A, it's really difficult, and B, where do I get the stuff? But he's really, you've got him and you've got British bloke,
Jamie Oliver,
and they are the total opposites of each other.
Yes,
they're the 2 big sellers of things. So Jamie Oliver makes 15-minute meals and 30-minute meals and meals for your family, and makes it as simple as possible, and easy, and also nice and stuff like that. And Ottolenghi is the other way, which is like, yep, you're going to have to work here. But I remember being somewhere and somebody made something. It was like, and I ate it. I was like, wow, this is really amazing. Yeah. And then I thought sight that they had the book in the corner. It was like, is this Ottolenghi? It's like,
yeah. Now what I like is that he really respects the ingredients. Like, he doesn't go crazy with them. He just uses things for what they are, if you know what I mean. It's just that some of the ingredients aren't widely available necessarily. Like, it wouldn't be stuff that's in every supermarket. So maybe sometimes you have to put in a bit of extra effort. But the thing about this book specifically is that it focuses on using whatever you have in your kitchen to make nice meals. So, in a time of pandemics where you don't want to keep running off to the store every 2 seconds, it's great to just be able to use what you already have to make something nice.
So it's kind of like Ottolenghi meets Jamie Oliver.
Maybe.
It's Ottolenghi doing a bit of a Jamie. Kind of sounds like it. What you've got in your, in your house,
Yeah.
Like a stale egg and half a mangy cucumber or something like that.
I'm sure that's exactly what this book is about.
Ottolenghi, we'll make anything wild out of it. Wild and exciting.
Yeah, probably.
So there you go. Something for your Christmas taste buds.
Yes.
Daily eating and stuff like that.
Also, I think cookbooks in general make nice gifts.
Sure.
It's nice. It's like something that maybe somebody wouldn't buy for themselves because they feel like it's maybe just a bit too extravagant. It's just nice to, and they all look so pretty. They're all so beautiful, and they make you want to eat things.
Well, if they're well made, they are. Is that difference between the balance between making it followable and making it look, at the first instance, making it look really that you want to do it in the first place?
Yeah.
And indeed, giving my thoughts with Christmas presents is, or any presents actually, has changed from when I was young. Because when I was young, I'd freak out and think, "Oh, how could I know what to give somebody else? They know what they like." But then I realized at a certain point that if I can give them something that I think is nice and that they wouldn't, as you said, wouldn't necessarily buy themselves, then if they like it, great. And if they don't, it's a present and they haven't lost anything. And also the giving of it is the nice thing as well. So people really freak out about, oh my God, but they might not like it. It's like, just try it.
Yeah.
If they do, because it might give them a little twist. And if you find one recipe in the book, I tend to think it's worth it, because then you've found something new that you like.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if it's something that you want to keep making and like make over and over again, and it becomes like a beloved,
Exactly. I got a spaghetti thing. I do courgette now.
Okay.
And that is, do you know spiralizers?
Yes.
Yeah, I found spiralizers, and you can do it obviously with a carrot. It looks nice and pretty. You can do it with a courgette, and I had already a spaghetti with courgette and lemon, where you rasped the courgette.
Sure.
You did it with lemon and stuff. And it only takes 5 minutes in the pan and spaghetti. And it's really nice with a bit of cheese on top and stuff like that. And that's one of the few ones which I found in a, forget which one it was now, from the 90s. I still got the book, and that became a staple. And then I found the and so I did and I call it courgette. So that's trademark. Sure. And sometimes I do courgette with courgette and carrot as well. That's really nice.
Oh wow, you go all out.
You go all out, yeah. Because carrot, if you do the carrot first, because that's a bit more stable, strong, and then the courgette afterwards, that's a little smoother and lighter. And you add the spaghetti as well, but then you get this big mishmash of it, and it's just, it's great. It's great. Anyway, there you go. There's a
but see, that's the great thing about cookbooks. Like you give them to someone or you receive them, and then it's like years of fun from that one book.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. And also
it's still like if you read a fiction book and then you've read the book and then you've read the book. But a cookbook is something, and obviously you can reread it, but a cookbook is something that you can try a few recipes, and then you can go back to it later, and you can keep like tinkering with it.
Yeah.
I think there's something really nice and like seasonal about it.
The thing as well, where there's definitely recipes you want to make. So they're the ones you make first. And then there are some recipes that you think, I'll do that maybe later. And there's some that you think, I'm not going to do that at all, never touch that with a barge pole. And then over the years, because you use the book more regularly, then you kind of, I have anyway myself, dared to make some of the ones that I wouldn't have thought to make. Also, maybe my taste changes over the years. So
but also your skill grows, right?
Yeah,
you keep doing it, you keep trying it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And also the type of people. I was talking to my brother. He likes cooking as well, but he calls himself a classic cook, where he follow the recipe exactly.
And, God.
And he said his girlfriend, was more like a jazz cook. Just like, put this in, put that. And I'm definitely more like that.
Me too. Yeah. It's a guideline, Exactly. I'll do what I want.
Oh, that was a bit too much of that. Okay, next time a little less, or
exactly.
Yeah, it's the fun.
That's probably why I'm not a very good baker, because with baking, it's a chemical reaction. You need to be pretty precise about the amounts. It's just not in my nature.
Yeah. The baking thing, I haven't gotten that far myself.
No.
So not immediate, because I like having immediate things, more quick things. So that's the other side of the coin. And in this very fast going world that we're living in, who has time to bake something for 2 hours? Jeez.
I know.
Anyway, enough of Otto Lange. We're all 2020 past. All right here. Have we got any more books that we're gonna talk about?
So the other Iris, we have a ton of nicknames for each other, but I don't know if I want to put all of them on the internet. But we always call each other and ourselves different things. I'm usually Iris Prime,
Iris Time.
or or it is original flavor.
Yo, yo, yo.
Anyway, yeah, so she suggested the Macmillan's Collector's Library editions,
Yeah.
which are those very nice, tiny little blue and gold pocket editions, hardcovers with a little book ribbon. And there's like a million of them. There's a ton of different titles. And I don't know about Amsterdam, but in The Hague, we have a little spinner with all of the different, well, not all of them, because that's too many, but with a selection of different titles from this series. And they're really cute and tiny, and they're, well priced and pretty.
Yeah, they
So
look
yeah,
nice
they're
Christmas
nice. They make nice.
kind of thing.
Oh,
Oh, hello. Are we having a? Oh, what happened? Iris, you disappeared. Iris is gone. Are you there? It kind of is and isn't.
oh no, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, and I can hear you, but I can't see
Yeah.
you.
Ah, there you are.
There.
Oh well.
Whatever happened there? That's a bit strange.
Oh no, guess we'll see in the video how this
Oh yeah.
played out.
Hey, it's live. That's what goes on. That's what goes on with live. But
Yeah,
we
my internet isn't always the best, but
who knows, the way it is. You're back. But yeah,
I'm back.
I was just showing the Christmas Carol and the best fairy tales and the Pride and Prejudice to the folks, and they're nice, and they're actually they're even a bit smaller than paperbacks, aren't they?
Yeah, they're quite small. Yeah.
They're
really they would fit in your like coat pocket.
Yeah, or in your Christmas stocking.
Yes, or in your shoe for Sinterklaas.
In your shoe, or in your underwear, if you wanted to put them in there.
If you wanna, you could totally do that.
Just if you.
But maybe you shouldn't. But you could.
Well, if you've got 3 other books, maybe you've got one in each pocket. What else do you do? I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. Christmas presents galore, actually. Oh, Iris, you're frozen now. Ooh, are you there?
Oh my God. I am here. I'm here this whole time and I could hear you talking about putting books in your underpants. Don't put books in your underpants. God.
All I heard from that was books in your underpants. Okay.
No, what I said was I'm here and I could hear you talk about putting books in your underpants.
Okay. All right, I got that.
Yeah.
We could mention
anyway.
again, but I think we'll leave that. Okay.
No, I think we've talked enough about that.
You're cracking up again. I'm only assuming that what I'm hearing as a cracking up is going to go on as we're coming through. But
yeah, because we're live streaming from your side, right?
Yeah, that's
oh no.
I think we are. Yes, we are live streaming. Yes. Other stuff just to finish off.
Yes.
Trading days in The Hague.
Yes.
In January.
Yeah, there's 2.
Yes.
2 coming up in January. It's I think it's a Friday and a Saturday. They're usually on Fridays, but that doesn't work for everyone, especially now that we're probably going to have to close earlier and we don't know what the situation is going to be like in January. So I think it's a Friday and a Saturday.
Share the screen again, and you can see it on our events page. Then if you scroll down, ABC Trading Day, January the 7th and January the 8th. Friday and Saturday, I'm sure. 11 till 2, it says.
Yeah, because it's, Simona does that, and she's not always available to do all the things. So that's why there's a limited sort of window.
So if somebody has books that they want to trade in, how does it work? Tell them.
Okay, so you make an appointment for a specific time slot. So you can either call or email our store in The Hague, and then you know, agree on your time slot, which I think is about 15 minutes because it doesn't take all that long. And then you come to the store with your books. So it's obviously it needs to be in English and it needs to be fiction. So it can be general fiction or romance or crime or YA, just as long as it's fictional, you're good. And then Simona will have a look at your books and sort of estimate based on a lot of factors that I don't know because I don't do this, how much you will receive for them in the form of a voucher for the store.
There you go. So they first have to make an appointment. They can telephone is best or email. I don't see an email.
I mean, it's just the general The Hague email address.
Contract, yeah, dha@abc.nl or 070-364-274 or 2.
I mean, either is fine. It depends on, obviously, if it's a more busy day, we might not have a lot of time on the phone. But it is more immediate if you want to get immediate feedback about the time slots that are still available.
Sure. Yeah. So they just call up to make an appointment or mail to make an appointment.
Yeah.
Come on at the stipulated time.
Yeah.
And Simona checks out how good the books are, what kind of quality, and then then people will get an ABC terugban.
Yeah. So like store credit.
Yeah, store credit, which they can use for any time and in any ABC store. So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's in The Hague only, yeah, not in Amsterdam, not in LEIDSCHENDAM. Actually, while we're here, we'll mention the book chats as well, because you can see here we had Thanksgiving yesterday and today. We got the ABC Staff Talks today, and we got book chats, which is December the 17th, online at 6 o'clock. And if you come to the ABC, I'm now on abc.nl and then the events page. And if you click on that, you'll have the Zoom link is here at the top. And so you can join in at the stipulated time. And you can see for the next reading, they're reading Golden Hill by Francis Spufford. So if you want to join in for that, you are totally welcome. That's we've been doing book talks for quite a few years, actually. And as you can see from the picture, normally we did it in the shop, but the last year and a half we haven't, obviously, because we couldn't do that. Yeah, you are totally welcome to that. That's one time a month we do that. And that is on Friday, December the 17th. It's about 2 weeks, so 3 weeks.
3-ish, yeah.
2 or 3 weeks. And then in January 7th and 8th, we've got the trading day in The Hague.
Yeah.
Because you and I are taking 1 month off for the ABC Staff Picks. And we'll be back in January the 28th, did you say?
Yes, yeah.
So January
last Friday of January.
Yeah. And then we'll regale all of the wonderful things that we did over Christmas, New Year, and see what's happening in 2022. Yeah. And see what most importantly what staff picks the staff have chosen for the books, the new books for the new year, to start us off with more fun, adventurous, interesting things to read. I think that's it. Oh, she's frozen again. Oh, she's there again.
Yes.
I'm not sure whether you're there or not.
No,
yeah, you are there. You are there.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. Did we have everything?
Yeah. I can hear you. You just don't see.
Yeah. You're free. Oh, Corona rules.
Yes.
Let's put the Corona rules, and then we'll wrap it up because it's now 8:30.
Yeah, because obviously the press conference just happened. Well, as we are live right now, it just happened. And they just announced that pretty much all non-essential stores will need to close at 5 p.m. I think starting Sunday.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously this just happened. So we don't know exactly how this is going to work out and how this is going to, affect our day-to-day, besides the fact that we will be closing at 5 starting Sunday. But the main thing is to just keep an eye on our website and on our social media to, stay up to date about our opening hours, because it really sucks if you come into the city to, buy some holiday presents and we're closed.
Exactly.
You don't want
Just
that.
looking to see on our website, Amsterdam, we're open from 11. We were 11 to 6 in all the shops, but we're going to be 11 to 5 then for the time being. And The Hague, you open at 10 o'clock every day.
Not every day, no, but most days.
And in LEIDSCHENDAM also most days 10 o'clock, looks like.
Yep.
So you're open earlier than the ABC in Amsterdam.
Yeah, which I keep forgetting. And then I want to call to Amsterdam to ask if they have a book. And then there's no one there.
There ain't nobody. Ooh. Yeah. But so there you go. So don't get misled with that one. And hopefully, yeah, come to the shop. We'll see you there. I'll see you there when I get a little bit better that I'll be back.
Yeah.
But and I'm not sure I'll be wearing reindeer antlers.
Why not? You know,
It's you never know.
Disappointing.
Who knows? Yes, it
Come
might
on.
be so far. But they look very nice on you. Yes.
Thank you.
We are wondering what you're going to be wearing for the January edition.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see.
Stuffed socks, maybe. I don't know. Thinking pirate.
Maybe.
Balaclava. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, so Iris,
Yes.
I say thank you very much for all of your input and your books.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes. And thanks for all the people for watching this. Have a good Sinterklaas. Have a good Christmas. Have a good
New Year's.
Have a good New Year's, indeed. Yes. Good Lord. Good Lord.
I know.
We'll see you next year in the new year.
Yeah, it's going to be 2022 before we know it. It's really going so quickly now.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. By that time, I will have a big beard.
Oh, I'd like that. I want to see how it looks on you.
Well, it'll be a fight between me and my girlfriend because she's, if I want to kiss my girlfriend bad enough, I'm going to have to shave it off. So,
oh, okay.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll say thank you very much and bye.